Alrighty, this video is going to be different because I am trying to get more steps, so I'm pacing around my apartment for that reason. Sorry, it's kind of messy. Gonna have a deep clean soon, but I wanted to talk in this video about how not focusing on self-improvement, make sure my mic's on, not focusing on self-improvement actually makes your self-improvement better, and I'll explain it, all right? So let me just give you a bit of a backstory. I've been on self-improvement for 3 years now. And, I've done the gym, done my reading, journaling, starting a business and whatever self-improvement entails, right, in the current day and age. And I can tell you from personal experience that focusing more on your self-improvement actually makes it worse. I will explain that. So I'd say the last year or so, I just focused purely on self-improvement, right? Like I dead ass didn't talk to my friends, didn't see my friends, ended my relationship. I kind of just went a little AWOL for a second. But I was just going to the gym, working on business or whatever the fuck, right? And what's weird is my progress actually got worse. I backtracked. I gained weight and didn't make any money. And I talked about it a little bit before. But yeah, it was not a fun time. And so I decided to do the opposite, right? Starting this year, I've been kind of sick. I've been on and off with COVID and the flu the past, couple of months. I'm okay now, I'm good, but shit sucked. So I haven't been able to upload as much and I've been kind of feeling shitty, but I'm way better now. Anyways, I started to do the opposite. I focused on my music because if you don't know, I am a musician. I play in a band, playing shows with my bandmates, recording music, doing all that. Being more social and taking more trips, going places, new places, right? Going out of my comfort zone, right? And I noticed that my physique has gotten better, and I've noticed that my sleep has gotten better. I've noticed that my creativity that sparks has gotten better, and I've noticed that the people around me, my energy is just more attractive, right? Like I'm not so negative or boring, right? You ever meet people who you talk to them and like all they care about to talk about is what they do for work or whatever, and like that's their whole personality. Oh, I do this for work, I do this for work, this about work, blah, blah, blah. Or like maybe they're like really into just one hobby and that's all they talk about. Yeah, it's not fun because you have to sit there and listen to them rant and talk about all that shit. And like, I've noticed that after embracing me and like my passions and hobbies and all that kind of stuff, I've become a better conversationalist. I've become more confident in myself. I've met new people because think about it this way. If you are just a master of one skill, that's all you care about, you only have so many people you can talk about that thing with. But if you open up your mind to other hobbies and things that you're interested in, and you embrace all of it and you include it in your life, you have so many more people to talk to, right? So if it was me and I was just on self-improvement, only gym and business work stuff, right? If that's all I cared about, I only have so many people I could talk to about that and not really in my close-knit circle, right? But because I'm a musician, I love music, because I like reading, because I like traveling, because I like, a bunch of shit, because of all the things I'm interested in, right? I can now talk to so many more types of people because I'm interested in those things. And I think we're seeing more of a movement towards like, just chill, live your life, do things outside of self-improvement, and your self-improvement gets better. Because before it was all about the hustle, culture, grind, whatever the fuck. Now it's about being more present, finding happiness in the small things, being more peaceful and like protecting that, right? And I think we need to embrace that, right? Because I'm very not grind hustle culture. I'm just not, because I don't want to live my life that way. And if it means that it takes a little bit longer to see the same type of success as somebody else who grinds, then I'm okay with that. Because then I won't give up, because I can be consistent and I can enjoy it, right? I always say it, and I'll say it again. If you do not enjoy the process or the journey, you will not enjoy the destination. And I live by that. Because I've seen too many stories and comments on YouTube videos of guys who say they worked all their 20s and they make millions of dollars, but they have no social life. They have no dating life. Like they're just so bored and depressed with all this money. I don't want to be that guy. I'd rather make less money and actually have a fulfilling life. And I think you probably feel the same way. And so, yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video and get my steps in. And I guess you're seeing my apartment be a mess, but it's okay. Don't really care. I just wanted to get something out, something that's at least a little bit valuable or helpful or insightful for some people. And yeah, dude, I mean, the world is your oyster, you know? And I think we spend way too much time being hard on ourselves instead of admiring the amount of progress we've made. All right, this is something I struggled with recently. Just a little side tangent here, but I've been so focused on getting to the next goalpost, right? And I think it's really taken away from the joy I get from the process. And I keep comparing myself to these higher level people that I see online. And it's so funny because I always talk about in my videos how that you shouldn't do that. But, you know, I'm human and I screw up too. And I should take my own advice sometimes, right? But it's hard, you know, when you're bombarded with these, dude, first of all, can we talk about these stupid, you know, reels that say if you're age 25 to 29, you need to know this before it's too late or something. Have you seen those? Because they really piss me off. Because what they say in the caption, you already know. It's all generic advice. You know that you should take care of your body. You know you should sleep. You know that you should cut out toxic people in your life. You know that you should read and digest important information, right? You know that you should do all these things, right? But still, it's like, why, you know? And yeah, I don't know. That was like a mini rant. But anyways, probably gonna cut the video soon. So I want to come on here and tell you that you should be more passionate about other things in your life other than just gym and work. Because there's so much more to life. There's an entire fucking world to see, right? There's people to meet, there's experience to have, there's risks to take, and things to do. And I think you should fucking go and do it because that's what I'm gonna do. So that'll do it for this video. I hope that you found some sort of value in this. And if you don't like me walking around my apartment, then let me know. But if you do, also let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.